All right. Hello, everyone. So we have to get more insight into this story. We're all reading what's been happening on in the media, but now let us find out exactly what happened. Compliments of the season to everyone. Um, we have the mom. Eka Soma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good
Uh,
afternoon.
mommy, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ a máa sọ òyìnbó so that àwọn tó máa gbọ́ máa pọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, if
No
that is
problem. There's
possible.
no problem about that. There's
Okay,
no problem about that.
okay, mommy. Good afternoon, ma. How are
All
you,
right.
ma?
Good afternoon. I am good.
Okay, and I'm so sorry for everything that is going on. So we want to know exactly what happened. Kilo Shele. We are getting all sorts of reports from everywhere. First of all, may the souls of the dearly departed have eternal rest. And we are really sorry about what is going on, especially with the parents of the children having to deal with the trauma they're dealing with. But we want to hear your side of the story. Kilo Shele, what happened, mommy? Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon once again. Before I say anything at all, I want to sympathize with the parents of those children that were lost in this during this incident, during the event. Prophetess Naomi Shilekola is my daughter. She has an NGO. She's been, doing giveaway for children, uh, pregnant women, single mothers, widows, and all that for some years now. If I am not mistaken, maybe for the past a decade.
Oh, wow.
And so we've been doing it, yes, we've been doing it in different cities, towns, and villages. So we have done in Ile-Ife. We had another one in Ogbese. We have in Akure. We have in Akute, Ogun State. We have in Ile-Oluji. We also have another one in Ondo Town. And this time around, she said she's coming to Ibadan. And so we fixed the date for 18th of December.
Yes, ma'am.
So we all came all the way from Ondo State to pull up this event. And the event was supposed to start by 10 a.m. in the morning on the 18th of December. By 4:30 a.m. because my number was put on the flyer. So people started calling me that they have cancelled the event. I said, why are these people calling me at this time? Because I left the place where they were doing the cooking, packing the gifts and all that around let's say around 3 a.m. So at around 4:35, people started calling. They said they have cancelled the event, blah blah blah. So who told you that they have cancelled the event? I do not know anything about that. So by 6:30 a.m., we had the news that things happened at the venue. That the crowd was large, and some women were throwing their children over the fence, and there was a stampede during the event. So immediately we heard that we have to rush out to go and consult the policemen, some security agents to go there to help us, check the whatever is going on over there. So after that, my daughter went to the station by herself. We went together to go and report the incident, what happened that day. And since then, she was detained. She has a good mind. She wanted to help the people. We have gone to Mother and Child in Ondo State, Akure, to do same, giving back to the society, giving the pregnant women, baby teens, the newborn the new mothers, giving them baby teens, giving them baby formula and all that. We have videos to attest to all these things. I am telling you, we have done when we're in the palace, we did the same thing. So that was how she was detained. And I don't understand. I've been running up and down, crying, calling people to help me. I really, really sympathize because we love children. I've been, I've been a children teacher for so many years. So we love children. We did not expect this. We did not expect this. The program supposed to have started by 10 a.m. in the morning. If you watch the interview she did with Agidigbo FM, Olori Naomi Hamzat, you must have heard it about the time that the event supposed to have started.
Okay, so I want to ascertain something, mommy. Emma Binopemo interrupting. I want to establish something. What time was announced for the event to start?
It was 10 a.m. in the morning.
What time did this stampede happen?
Around between 6 and 7 a.m. in the morning.
Early
hours of the day.
So how, I don't understand, maybe I don't understand the law, but how do you blame the organizers of an event that was announced for 10 o'clock for something that happened at 6 to 7? Did they announce that people should come early or first come, first serve?
No. If you go online, if you go to Agidigbo FM, you will see the interview. You will see when she was being interviewed about the time, about this, about that. So there is nothing secret. There is nothing secret at all.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say, Ma?
All what I want to say, first and foremost, is that I want to sympathize. I am begging all the parents that we affected. I am begging them. They should forgive us. This is not intentional. The whole world should help me beg those parents. I am ready to visit those parents and apologize to them. I am only pleading for mercy at this time. I am pleading for mercy. I am not happy about this situation. My daughter is not happy about this situation. This is not what we planned for. We did not intend killing anybody. We did not kill anybody. We did not kill anybody. In fact, we did not even get to the venue till today. Get there. We couldn't get there. The crowd was much. And we had to run to the police station to go and make a report. So all what I want is that the whole world should help me beg. Help me beg and leave my daughter alone. Please, help me beg. They should help me beg. Help me appeal to those families that lost their children in this phone fear event this December 2024. We've been doing it for over a decade. There hasn't been any record of this kind. There hasn't been any record of this kind. They let me appeal to the whole world.
Okay.
People say, even in our crusade, we have thousands of crowd. We have what do they call it? We have videos to attest to this.
Okay, mommy, is Simi there with you? Let's also hear from Simi if possible.
Simi is not here.
Okay.
Not here, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see if because I want to also ask her some questions, because I can see that this matter is really stressing you, and it's stressing all of us. Is a very sad matter from Ibadan, and
it's very, very sad.
This is not what we should be hearing.
It's very, very sad.
Was there adequate security? Was there adequate measures taking place for security?
Our plan was to inform the security early on by 8 a.m. Security were supposed to come, but our personal security was there. We had our two policemen and 2 bouncers. That's early morning.
Wow.
They slept overnight at the venue. Our security slept overnight at the venue.
Wow, this is really really a sad occurrence. We're pleading on to the government to look into this and to also help set Queen or Olori Naomi free so she can go home to her
To let me
family,
free my daughter.
and
To let me free
also
my
Oriyomi
daughter.
Hamzat, Eyan Shore Kama Shore Daran. They wanted to do a good thing, but for one reason or the other, it turned out like this from what they're telling us right now. Um, so, please, is there anything else you want to add, mommy?
All what I want to add is I want to beg all Nigerians, everybody, to help me appeal to the government. To help me appeal to the government on behalf of my daughter. This is not intentional. We do not mean to kill anybody. We had good mind, good intention to make the children happy. Queen Naomi loved making children happy. That's what she loved doing most. And she's been doing it for long. There hasn't been any casualty record whatsoever since she's been doing this program. She has done it in Ilefe. She has done it in Akure. She has done it in Ogbese.
When was the last one she did before this Ibadan one? Where was it?
Yes, she did. That was Ileoluchi, Ondo State.
When was the date of it?
That was, I think, either 18th or 19th last year.
Oh, okay. And how did it go?
It went well. It all went well. Everybody were jubilating after the whole event. People were happy. The people of the town, they all came out. They said they were happy. You know, she makes children happy. She will buy them dresses or scholarship and so many other things like that. All the less privileged.
Okay, does anybody else want to say anything else? Because yes.
Yeah, I'll probably have one or two things to say.
Oh, good. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Okay, I'm Akin Folarin.
Okay.
I'm a brother to the Queen, to Naomi.
Okay.
So I will say this because I've been reading comments online, and a lot of people were of the opinion that there were no proper planning as regards this program, and that was why this incident happened. Now I want to say one thing. She started with crusade, so she's not a novice in this business of organizing events. We've been doing it for years. I've been a part of all our events, either crusade or outreaches. I mean, the NGO aspect of our ministry. Now, this time around, Ibadan was chosen to come and have the event. I don't want to mention names here, but all the necessary stakeholders that were meant to be involved in this program were involved in the program. They were carried along, but unfortunately, we have what has happened. People were going to the venue, they were sleeping over at the venue. People were at the venue as at 4 a.m. They slept over. Some of them slept over at the venue, and the crowd was uncontrollable. People were throwing their kids over the fence. If they had even thrown an adult over the fence, the adult would probably die. So throwing the kids over the fence just because we want to probably secure a space. As at that time, nothing was distributed. Either water, food, nothing was distributed at that time. Nothing whatsoever. But people were trying to get access into the venue just to secure a seat. Most of the things we rented, the chairs, the canopies, and even the food, everything was to waste. People destroyed properties there. Yes, nobody is happy. As a matter of fact, it has impacted her seriously mentally because she also has a child. Everybody is a mother. Yeah, I don't have a child, but by extension, people that are close to her, they also have children. So nobody would be happy that, okay, somebody came for an event that is meant to bless people and somebody is losing their life. Nobody is happy about that. And when this thing happened, she personally went to the police station. So, okay, this has happened. She showed up there and it's okay, this is just a minor issue. Okay, what are the next things to be done? And from then we thought it was just a joke. They pretend that, okay, because people are hungry, they all okay, they just want to keep her here for some time so that we do our proper investigation, which is normal, which is okay. We don't have any problem with that. It is fine. The first day, the second day, the third day. And I will be honest, by the time they took her to court, I feel like this thing was arranged. That's my opinion. Anybody can have a contrary opinion, but that's my opinion. I feel this thing was arranged because there were no proper notice that you'll be taken to court. There were no proper notice. Even we got her a son who was involved from the get-go, from the first day she was taken to the police station. We got a son, we got a lawyer involved, and we were okay, the lawyer was telling, okay, don't worry, this thing will be settled amicably. Okay, there could be resolution, and we'll just come to a round table and everybody will talk about this thing. And this thing will die there. That was, and at least maybe Olori, I mean the point, we probably meet with those family that lost their kids at the event. And that was about 3 days ago, on Monday, and they just took her to court. They took her to a magistrate court. As a matter of fact, the magistrate court doesn't have, based on the charge the police brought against her, they don't have jurisdiction to hear the case. And she was remanded with nothing. And the case will probably be referred to the DPP, according to them. That's what and for me, we've spoken to every necessary people. Okay, what is happening exactly? This, I don't want to, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge. But for me, because as much as we want to sympathize with the family, yes, I want to sympathize with the family, but the fact remains that because this has happened, it's like, there's a Yoruba saying, because somebody is having a headache doesn't mean you should cut off the head. I don't think that's the best approach. Because this has happened, I don't feel like because this has happened, my sister should be sacrificed. Because some people has died, then she has to be killed. No. She's been doing this for years, and things have gone well. The program has always been successful. Now that everywhere in the world, the case of stampede happens, even with all the proper planning, everywhere, even in advanced nation, that they have the security, they have the amenities, they have the infrastructure to put the proper events in place. Things happen. Human beings, you can't always have the control of human beings. So now that this has happened, I feel like she should also be people should have empathy on her, because it's also affected directly. She has lost money. She has lost credibility about all this issue, because people are feeling like, okay, because you didn't plan the program well, that's why people died. We are not happy. Nobody is happy. This is Christmas. Everybody should be in their houses merry. And that was why most of this program, when it comes to end of the year, what battered this event, this funfair, was that Olori said, call the whole family and people who are part of the NGO that, okay, I know that there is a lot of families that went during Christmas. We also grew up from a very humble background. We were not born with silver spoon. And we know how it is from average homes that during Christmas, children always want to have new clothes, heat, chicken, have rice. It's not like that at that point. It's not like that for every family. Not every family can afford to take their children to parks and all of those places and see beautiful things. So he said, okay, every Christmas, she will buy new clothes from China. She will buy clothes, take it to motherless. She will buy food, buy a lot of things, buy school bags. Okay, let's go to places where they are vulnerable. And she will go and distribute this thing, give them, bring in a musician, DJ, bring in all these bouncing castle, so that kids can be happy. We have videos to this effect, that the events she has, something of this nature that she has organized in different cities and towns, and everything has went well, like successful, no issue of casualty, just a single casualty. She's been doing it. Now that this has happened, I think Nigerians should also think about the ones she has done in the past, and that's never been an issue. They should not crucify my sister. They should please. Olori, she's an easygoing lady, very easygoing. She minds her business. She's a very fragile person. They should not allow my sister to die. It's very, very important. Her health is very, very important. She's sick already. She's a very fragile person. Very, very. I don't know if you have met her in person before. Olori is a very. Let me use this word. Maybe I'll use this word. People can relate with. She's a very soft girl. She doesn't like wahala. She doesn't like wahala. She's a very. What the Nigerians should please advocate for my sister. They should release her. They should let her be. If there's a way we can even meet family, there's always a middle ground to settle issues like this amicably. That somebody has died. Yes, nobody plans to kill. It's like me driving on the express.
Okay, I want to ask a question. Who else was locked up with her, and what are they saying is what are they accusing her of? I read the charge, but I seem not.
According to the charge, I think it's online. One of these is accelerated murder, negligence. I think why they brought in the second person was that Olori actually went to his radio station. He has a radio station here. He's a very popular person in the state. Went to the radio station to advertise the event, which is normal. She does that. So they collaborated with the man, at least, and he did it for free. He didn't collect any money from her. Like, go to his radio program to announce the program and tell people, okay, so event is coming up on so day. be there. It is free. It is free. We are not collecting money, and she has never collected money for the event anywhere, except for people who love to partner with the event, that they will partner with the event, and that's it. And our own personal resources, our personal fund. So all I would just say is that they should please, the government should please, people who love Olori should plead with Oyo State government. I know their money. I know that this thing doesn't sit well with the people in Oyo State, and it would be unfair for us to not see the plight of the people and know that, okay, people are also grieving. It would be selfish on our own part. No matter what, yes, it's in detention. So let me use this in Yoruba. In your loan loss, it's not the end of life. She has not lost her life, but they should also please have mercy on her, have pity on her. This will never happen again. This is a lesson that, okay, when next we are also having this event, because I know this will not stop her from still doing good, or putting more security measures in place and probably plan better. We have failed in one. We've seen, okay, these are, even though we never plan to fail, but there's always an human error. There's always things that nobody foresees. We are not God. Even God himself, we are not God. I'll just put it that way. So please, it should help us plead with the government, Governor Sheyi Makinde, the Oyo State government, those who are relevant authorities here, who are in charge of the state, should please pardon Olori. They should forgive her and let this thing go slide. At least meet with the family, sympathize with them, and if there's anything we can also contribute to support those families who have lost their children, she's willing to go that route. So
that is one thing I want to ask you. That's, for me, that's the most important. What is the Olori willing to do to support the families of the bereaved families? What is she willing to do? It's up to you. You don't have to answer me right now, but you must really, because and this is also a call to the government. There's hunger in the land. And if people are going to go to this extent of throwing Pekin over the fence just to be able to secure a spot to eat food and get clothes, we also need, as a government, not to look for a scapegoat in this situation, but actually look into this situation with mercy and wisdom, and be able to, and compassion, thank you, that was the word I was looking for, and be able to bring peace to the polity. It's hard to find anybody. It's just an unfortunate incident. If the event was announced for 10 o'clock and the incident truly happened between 6 and 7, then it's somehow, you understand. I don't want to say more than that, because I'm neither a lawyer nor am I a judge, but we all watched and we all heard from mommy, and we all heard from our brother here, and we're looking forward to hearing from the Olori when she's able to regain her freedom, hopefully. And we do believe, I'll also make sure I put my platform down so we can talk about what she's going to do for the family. Please have mercy on her. I heard she has some health issues which the family doesn't want to discuss. Please let her at least be able to be going home and be going to court from home, at least while this is going on. And please let us tamper justice with mercy, as the case will be. You know, she came from a place of love. Kama Shore Daron, you understand. Even we in Lagos were planning to do 20,000 feeding. Last minute, one of our sponsors was dilly-dally. Now God use and save. All of my checking your down on repeating of help. So please let us.
I also want to plead on Olori Naomi and that behalf, that he also needs mercy. They should have mercy on all of them, and the school principal, everybody. They meant good. Nobody planned this. They should have mercy on all of them. All the 3 people that are concerned in this whole thing, they should have mercy on them. They should forgive them. It was not intentional. So just a mistake.
So please, Oriyomi Amzat is my colleague from Ibadan. please, please, let's show them mercy. They are thinking of the people. They see the suffering in the land and they want to see how they can alleviate it. Right now, you look around, you see suffering. I was telling them an example of what happened to me the other day. I went to buy fuel in the petrol station. I bought 30,000 naira fuel. I gave them 50,000 naira. Share the rest with the beggars and everybody. Now, so they begin the fight. To the glory, thank God that it not pass the fight where they fight. So right now, I don't want to say it with my whole mouth, but the country is going through a transition. We're praying that it will get better, and we're praying that the government is taking the necessary steps to fortify the economy and make Nigeria a big name again. But while we're at it, the people are suffering. That's all I have to say. Mommy, thank you very much for joining us live. Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you for joining us. And please, Nigerian government, President Tinubu, we plead with you, Governor Shea Makinde, Your Excellency, please have mercy. Let these people at least go home and be tried from home. And please, please, it's a release. I'm almost in tears talking about this. Thank you, Mommy. God bless you, ma.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
It's really tough, guys.